phone.
Hello, everybody. This is Julie D from NordoniaHills.news and Jabbering with Julie. And today I'm talking on Zoom with Charmaine. And what's your last name, Charmaine?
It's Williams.
Wonderful. And tell everybody, I feel like this is like, what's my line? I wonder if people would guess what type of business you're starting. So why don't you tell everybody what you do and where you're opening?
Okay, sounds good. Of course, my name is Charmaine Williams. Like she said, I am going to be the owner of the Beauty Mark Salon in Northfield, Ohio. The address is 10333 Northfield Road, and we're at Unit 74B. And the salon is just going to be a great community salon where you can come and relax and get catered to.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds great. Okay, actually, what's specific? Like, how can they find your spot in the plaza?
In the plasma specifically, we are right next to the reptile store in between the auto parts supply store and right next to the barber shop there. So we're right next to a barber shop and it's the beauty salon.
Wow. Yeah, you guys are going to be the cut above the rest, right?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
So are you down the alley or are you
Down the alley. So if you come
Oh,
to
okay.
the plaza behind the handles and all that, straight back where the auto supply store is at. We're right next to the in the alley next to the the barber shop.
Wonderful. Well,
Yeah,
now that they know where to find you, because that's very important,
it's important.
especially in that area. I remember years ago I was looking for a business and along in there, and I think it was in, you could almost call that the arcade in a way.
That's true.
And I was having a hard time finding them, but because they all have the same address, and most people don't know where the unit numbers I don't think are necessarily posted for the customers to see. So actually you can direct people to the barber pole because I think they have a new barber pole
Oh
on
yeah,
out
they
there.
do. We do have a new barber pole out there. Yes.
Yeah, that's nice. So tell us how you got to this point in your life where this is what you wanted to do.
Okay, of course. I initially started in high school to loving to do hair, like with my own hair. When I was actually around 12 years old, I started doing my own hair. My mom would let me do my hair, like so excited. I used to love doing hair. I was take hours on my hair, and then when I got to high school, I went to hair school. Lost my license. Lost all of my hours. I didn't ever go take my test to state board. I just went on to college. Believe it or not, I went to college for chemistry and computer science. So my thinking was I was supposed to be a cosmetic chemist and I would go back and fulfill the hair dream. So then years later, started working at Verizon as a sales rep. And then I started at Paul Mitchell School. So Paul Mitchell in Cleveland and Twinsburg. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that school, but
Yeah.
I went there, worked in a salon in Glen Willow for about 4 years. They closed down and I moved to Columbus. And so I was like, well, let's start our own. Me and my sister found this place like, oh, this is a good, decent location. My sister lives in Northfield. So I'm like, let's just start it and see what happens. And then the pandemic.
Oh, so you were going to go in there right before everything hit last
It was
year.
supposed to open right before the pandemic. So in May we were supposed to open. So now a year later, we're here ready to open.
Wow, that's so it's like you got delayed more than a year.
Yes.
But during that time, have you kind of adjusted how you're going to do business? So it's like you're kind of glad you didn't open then because now you have more on keen and sense on or sense of what to do.
Absolutely. I think the pandemic has shifted a lot for people. And more so for me, I've always been the kind of person to how do I make money where I don't have to be present for every dollar made and help other stylists do the same. Because sometimes we solely rely on just being able to go behind the chair and do those funds. So the pandemic has created something where you can begin to do virtual classes, you can get certification to be that instructor to allow other stylists to come in and get their continuing education and to create funds. And then also you can do things for the community as well. So meaning through Zoom, we can host like pamper yourself parties, kind of ship out those items to our customers that we have. So it's helping us be very creative on that piece. So I'm really excited about what we're looking to do in the community.
Yeah, I think a lot of businesses that could find the means to stay open or reopen have pivoted and evolved into something totally different.
Yeah.
It has impacted some businesses, in some categories more than others, that's for sure. So, how did you find the location?
In an ad. My sister found the ad in their in the local paper there in Northfield, and connected with the landlord Howard and showed us the place, and it was like, well, let's go. Is that it definitely was a transformation. The salon has transformed from where it was. It used to be a salon actually, and the salon owner passed away. The son was going to continue on with it, but he just decided, well, I'm just going to let it go, and that's how we got it.
So you already have some of the equipment and everything necessary.
The equipment was probably a little older than what we wanted, so we gutted the entire salon and revamped
Oh, okay.
everything in there. So I think the only original thing that's left in that salon is the flooring, but everything else, we pretty much took everything out of there and revamped everything around. So we'll
Are
be
you
having
open to the public now?
we are open to the public by appointment only. The challenges after this pandemic is just filling the stations where people can come in and work. So, according to the meeting that I had with State Board, they said it's been a challenge getting people back into the salon because some people are getting paid unemployment, and they like, I get more than unemployment, I'll stay home. So, hopefully, with the open,
That's got to be ending, if not already, right?
I hope so. It is my prayer.
Please.
Yes. So the cool thing is that I have an excellent relationship with the owner of Paul Mitchell since I worked for her for a year. So I'm going to collaborate with her on some things. She owns multiple salons, so and she's a part of the State Board of Cosmetology. So it's cool. I'm going to connect with her, and we're going to see. We're going to get a little creative and get some people in this salon. So
That's wonderful. That's what I guess what we have to do these days.
yeah.
Why don't you tell everybody what your phone number is?
Oh, sure. Let me. We have a brand new number because we initially had a number. So let me give you the number. Excuse me, the new number that we have. It is 234-808-4292.
And is there an email address people can find you?
Absolutely. It's going to be info@tbmsalon.com.
And I presume that's your website, tbmsalon.com.
Yes, it's under construction, but it'll be live this week. So
Oh, how exciting.
yes, we're going to have it live by the end of the week here. So I'm excited.
Can people find you on social media?
They can at the Beauty Mark Salon, Northfield. So let me give you our handle. Actually, it's on, let me pull it up right here. I can send you the link if you want.
Yeah, we can put the link in the description.
Yeah, I can. I can do that. Sure.
Awesome.
The cool thing about the iPhone is that you can copy it here and paste it on my MacBook.
Oh, see, if you have a Mac. See, I have an iPhone, but I have a PC. But my daughter has a Mac, so she's always telling me all the cool stuff that she can do.
I know, I love it. I send Instagram, and I'm gonna send Facebook as well. I'm gonna go log into our Facebook account really quick. So that's our Instagram link.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Are you looking for specific type of customers?
We are going to cater to all. That's why I'm so excited. I'm not looking for a specific person. As far as long as you're professional, you're open to being creative and working in a team environment. We want a variety of people to be able to come in and experience the salon and just have a great time. So yeah.
Now, are you talking about people to operate your chairs, or are you talking about customers?
Operate the chairs and customers. So
Oh, okay.
We want them all. We're excited. We want to service the community of Northfield. So we're excited about being there, and to bring a flavor of every kind that you can think of. So we can.
Oh, that's cool. So what services exactly do you provide?
We do any type of hair service. So color, cut, of course, any kind of chemical service that you like, as far as relaxer, color, if you want a perm for your hair, highlights. We do manicures, and then eventually we will bring the pedicure piece to it as well.
What about extensions?
We will do extensions, and we're looking for a braider as well, a natural braider. So those will be something that we'll do, like someone that's experiencing interlocking and things of that sort. So yeah.
Cool. Cool. Is there anything else? Have you had to overcome any other challenges besides COVID, in your journey?
Oh yeah, so this is a leap of faith for me, opening the salon, because I walked away from a 6-figure income at Verizon. My family like, are you crazy to do what I love to do? Although Verizon paid me well, I absolutely love Verizon, but my passion is people. So I really wanted to just Verizon had offered me something about 2 years ago, a package to walk away from everything. And I was like, if I'm going to take this leap, or I'm going to hold on to this 6-figure income and just be stuck in something that I don't want to do. So I took the leap. And through that, it's been a challenge because now I have to take care of everything, like my insurance and things of that sort. But I think I know in the end, now that I see that we're getting ready to open, that things are going to be so much better for me. So I'm excited.
Well, if you can make money at doing what you love, that's always the goal.
There you go. So I have this salon. I'm a serial entrepreneur. So I have the salon that I own, and then I also own a travel agency. So
Oh,
those are things that I do. So I travel and I do hair or on a salon.
wow. So, are you still operating the travel business?
I am. Yes, I am. Of course, the pandemic, I lost. So that was the backup plan to rise. And I lost a lot of income with the pandemic as well through that. So I'm like, but now things are opening back up. My clients are like, let's go. I want to get out of here.
Yes, everybody wants to go. That's for sure.
Everybody, and the prices are inflated. I had a client that went to Myrtle Beach, for example, back in December. They probably paid about $70 a person. This last client that went, it was about $700 or $800 a person in Myrtle Beach for the 4th of July weekend. That's how drastic it is.
Well, I know that, months ago, no one wanted to get on an airplane. So airfares were like super low.
Super.
And obviously we're kind of like back to above maybe the average now.
Yeah, or even higher. I just recently looked at plane tickets for someone, and it's massive. I'm looking like, oh, this is pretty expensive compared to last year. I was traveling still last year. I'm like, I'm out of here.
Well, that was a good time for you to travel.
It was a great time. So I had a good time traveling. A lot of the resorts were empty in Mexico, so I was able to relax and work from the beach.
Well, that's great. And now you can tell everybody about it and why you're staying here and not having to worry about paying those high fees now.
No.
But I mean, it's not just your industry. Look at the construction industry and so many industries.
Yes.
The food industry, it seems like everybody's having to deal with higher prices and less workers to fill the spots. So, this is definitely a challenging year.
It has been. But I feel better days are ahead of us. So I'm excited.
Well, and we're halfway through. So it's like,
yes.
and I think the first half was rougher than the second half. Let's hope.
Woo, we're taking deep breaths.
We are
being able to get things moving. I'm so happy that the world is opening back up because many opportunities are opening for me for the things that I do a lot of independent work. So those things are starting to open back up, and it's like, let's go.
Well, that is great. Well, make sure you send me information about your travel business too, because basically you can do that anywhere. So,
yes,
sometimes people watch our videos and read our information from, other states and everything. So they could contact you. You never know.
That's awesome. Yes, that would be great for sure.
I mean, you can't do someone's hair in Oklahoma, but you might be able to get them on a trip
there. The state might not like that. Virtual classes, yes, we can do virtual classes.
Yeah, see, and virtual classes too, so anybody can. And it's difficult, I think, marketing yourself to the world.
Yeah.
It's easy to do hyper local marketing, but how do you get the word out to everybody without having an ad in the Super Bowl?
Ooh, yeah, that's just it's an interesting space, but for sure, I really am excited about the world being open and again, that I can be able to enjoy some things that I love.
Well, I think everybody else, for the most part, has to be happy about things, where things are going, and hope for the future and hope for the best.
For sure. Yes, for sure.
Was there anything else that you want to tell us today?
No, that's it. We just decided if you guys want to reach out to us on social media, I want to get my phone is trying to die, but I want to make sure that I have this Facebook page here. I know my Facebook page is linked to the Instagram page, but I definitely want to have it. I'm gonna put our hand so you can see that.
I'm all choked up about it.
You choked up about it. Give me a second to copy this. Hang on one second, and my phone will love me and stay on. I think it's going to be all right.
Well, you can just send it to me via email.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll send it to you through email, and we'll go from there. That
sounds great. And soon I will come and get some pictures so people can see how it looks, or I might send one of my writers to. Actually, Nicolette would probably love to meet you as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So anyways, Have a great day. Stay dry.
You as well. So whenever you're ready to come take a look, definitely give me a call. I'll be there tomorrow, I know, for most of the day. So just for sure, give us a call.
Okay, I will hook up with you. Thank you.
All right,
Thanks for
thank you so
taking the
much.
time to talk to me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.